From Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Chicago White Sox.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Dylan Cease. What's the scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Steven Kwan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, we got no one.
Strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Andrews, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Back here at the ballpark. And our starting pitcher here today, Lucas Giolito. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
Let's go, White Sox!
And a pitch. Cole Calhoun, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat, and you definitely start to question yourself.
Here's Ramon Laureano. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Righty delivers.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hey, give yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
And the pitch. And now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here on the south side, top half of the third inning. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. That one fouled off. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Left-hand batter waits. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. The 1-2. Popped up. Andrews settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting 8. The catcher, Bo
Naylor at the plate now. Naylor measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Moncada puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ryan Rocchio stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And up next for Cleveland, Steven Kwan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kwan in his second season, 25 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. Top of the third, no score. Steven Kwan pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were 2 really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hey, 2 away now.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Jose Ramirez to bat next. Here's a 3-0. There's a strike. And that's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
To the right side. Vaughn steps on the bag. That ends the frame. Guardians strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. Back here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And here it comes. On the ground to short. In time to Vaughn. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Cole Calhoun. His first at bat was a strikeout. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. And that one fouled off. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Ramon
Laureano comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Hey, come on now, guys.
First pitch, and he just misses. And the right-hander deals. This one in the air center field. Naquin drifts towards it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1 low. Good eye right there. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Will Brennan in the on-deck circle. There's a strike.
Two down now, 2 down.
And a swing and a miss there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. couldn't catch up to the heater. Guardians leave one. Still no score. Back at guaranteed rate field. And now the right fielder.
The right fielder.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now the throw to first on the run. And a quick out, number one. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. First time up was a pop out.
Come on, White Sox.
That one's in there, 0-1. Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
One down, one down.
The 1-1. Out to short, Anderson. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Brian.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brian Rocchio. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Let's go, White Sox. Strike.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Hey, come on now, come on.
This one high in the air to left center. It falls in, and that's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, 2 down here.
Rocchio off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, gets away from Lee. Throw to first, safe.
No, he's in.
And the drop third strike extends the inning. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
2 down.
First and second, 2 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Ball 1 there. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. Bounced up the middle. He's in there.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Let's strand those runners now.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
All right, come on now.
2 outs. And strike 2. The 0-2. This one in the air right field. Sheets drifts towards it. And that is that. 3 left for the Guardians. They trail it here 3-0. New inning getting started, and now the DH.
The designated hitter, Cole Calhoun.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Calhoun, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. The next pitch misses, ball 1.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And down on strikes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Always a tough call to make as a third base umpire. You're a long way away. It's not a great angle, and it happens so quickly, but it's part of the job. Sometimes just a coin flip.
Well, what do you got on it? I think he got it right. I think he went.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's a good call. But you talk to umpires, and they say sometimes it can be really difficult depending on what color the bat is, what color the uniform is. Things that you just wouldn't think about come into play when they're trying to make a quick call like that.
What if we just went possession arrow?
That'd be great.
Laureano in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Cease puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. And first offering is fouled off. Jimenez at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top of inning number 7, stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Here we go, boys.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Hey, we got no one here.
On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Number 6, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop Brian Rocchio.
There's one here. Give it to him, Chicago.
And first offering is fouled off.
One out, one out.
And that one sliced foul. Oh, 2 now. And ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Towards first. Vaughn takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And that one almost got him.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Bounced out to short. No chance to get him. Safe at first easily.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kwan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
There's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Naylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that gets down into the gap. 1 run across. They're waving Ramirez home.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Cole Calhoun. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. and it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Way high.
2 strike. Hey, plays at 1 now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. White Sox 4 and the Guardians 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Garrett Crochet. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
Ramon Laureano
Leading
now
off
at the
for
plate.
Guardians, the center fielder, number 10.
He's out. Out.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final